channel. I know it's been a fat minute since I've done like an actual video for y'all, but here we are. We are going to do this tutorial inspired by this Kat Von D look. Queen of controversy or queen of looks? Y'all tell me. But yeah, I think I can get away with using just the Blend Bunny Machina palette for this look. As you can see, it has some of the most like perfect cool tones and blues, and maybe even like, well, this might be a little too golden toned. But yeah, I think I can get away with pretty much using just this palette for this look. So let's get it. Eye base, I do not recommend this one, but it is the one that I'm using at the moment. I am on a very low budget, so we're being cheapy cheap. But this is the e.l.f. Lock It Down eyeshadow primer. I'm not a huge fan of this. I have more oily skin, and if you have more oily skin, I don't think this is gonna work for you. It kind of just greasy creasy throughout the day, and if you smell it, it smells like grease, like cooking grease. So it's no wonder that that's what's going on here, you know. I'm not doing my brows. I am not a brow girly. If you are, hella cool. But I'm just not. Every once in a while, like once in a blue moon, if I'm feeling it, I'll do it. I'm just not a brow girly. Don't let makeup influencers make you feel like you have to do all of this shit to have like the most perfect cool look. It's not necessary. You do you. As long as you feel good and proud of what you've created at the end of the day, that's all that matters, because this shit all washes off anyways. It's superficial, it's fun. Don't let it be anything more or less than that. Look, I have a color switch by my side. You don't need the actual color switch brand. This one is literally from the Dollar Tree. You do you, but highly recommend these if you're into fun creative makeup looks and don't want to clean your brushes every fucking time, because it's not necessary to do it every time, okay? No. So color switch by my side always. I'm gonna start by really blowing out and blending a gray color. I'm using the shade Robotic from the Machina palette all throughout our crease and outer corner. This is gonna be like our base shade. I don't know if I'm gonna stick with this brush, but this is like a BH Cosmetics brush. Oh yeah, this is the shade that we're wanting. Yes, ma'am. In the background, I have to watch something while I'm doing this. I'll try to make it to where that isn't so distracting in the background, but I can't sit here in silence while I film this for y'all. That's just ridiculous. A clean, fluffy brush and going over the edges, because you want this just to be really soft, smoky, blown out, beautiful. Going in with this ColourPop E21 brush. It's like a little pencil brush with a little bit of fluff to it. By the way, super old, but I have a video reviewing the collection this brush is from, the ColourPop Limit Jalo collection. You can't get it anymore, but the video is on my channel for your viewing pleasure. So anyways, we're going with a little bit of black. That's the shade Shutdown from the Machina palette on this little pencil brush. We're not going to use too much black. We're not trying to like overpower that gray. As you guys probably saw from the picture, it's a lot of gray. It's a lot of blown out, smoked out gray. That's our main shade. But we're going to go in with a little bit of black on the outer corner. You're going to want to go lower. You're not going to want to fluff this out and bring it all throughout the crease and all where we put that gray. For one, it's going to cover the gray. For two, it's going to get really dark and muddy. Not what we're going for. We just want a little bit of depth and definition right in this outer corner. Slight bit into the crease. This black really blends and smokes out nicely with all the other colors. I'm going in with that same BH Cosmetics brush we used for the gray, no additional shade added, and just kind of going over the edges of that. And if need be, we'll add some more gray to really make that color known. You know what I mean? Added too much black. It is what it is. I think we could definitely fix that though when we get to the lower lash line by smoking out some more gray. So we'll get there. Go in with my lid shade, but then I'm going to do my base, which I'll just run through quickly with you guys. I'm not like a heavy base girly, but I will show you what works for me. And then we'll really do all the drama with the inner corner, the lower lash line, and the brow bone. So I'm just gonna first go into flat brush. This one is from P. Louise. It's the 7072. And then we're going into the shade AI, which is like that matte baby blue. That's gonna go on our lid. Oh yeah, that's perfect. Doesn't have to be perfect right now. We're gonna blend it. We're gonna work it. We're just getting this color laid down. Before we continue on with the eyes, I'm gonna do my base real quick. This isn't necessarily my go-to base, go-to product. Some of these products I really love, would recommend to repurchase. Some of them are just whatever to me. Like for instance, this face primer that I'm using, this is the Touching Soul No Problem Primer. This primer is nice, it's not horrible. My main thing for me is I just personally prefer a pore filling primer. So I'm typically gonna use some sort of silicone based pore filling primer before I put my face makeup on. That's me, that's my preferences. Do whatever works for you. As I've gotten older, for me personally, I don't really like to wear a lot of cream or liquid foundation. I have been more into powder foundation. I don't know why. I'm not that old. I'm only 27, but still, I'm getting older. I'm aging. And I don't know why, but I just feel like a lot of liquids and creams have appeared a lot more heavier and cakier on my skin as I've gotten older. And I just feel like the lines in my face are more prevalent than if I don't wear a lot of heavy liquid cream product. So I've been using powder foundation. It's been working really well for me. My personal favorite is the Makeup Forever. I definitely want to try more, but this is one of the best powder foundations I've used. But first, I like to underpaint. And this look is not very blushy, so we're going in with just bronzer for this. So for my underpaint, I'm going to use the Huda Beauty Tan Tour in Fair. I also have a super old review of this on my channel, if you're curious. I don't even know if she sells this anymore, but I'm trying to finish it on up. That's where we're at. And yeah, I'm just going to cream bronze real quick, and then I'm going to go over the top of everything with my powder foundation just to even out my skin tone and get a little bit of coverage. Quick, I want to note, you see how quickly I get creasy with that e.l.f. primer? No ma'am, no ma'am. Powder foundation, I first go in with my under eyes. I use a Morphe M438 for my under eyes. Just dip right in there and go under my eye with it. And then I'm gonna go over the rest of my face. Down your neck, ho. Down your neck. Get all of those chins, okay? I'm not saying you're fat. I'm just saying, like, most of us have multiple chins. It's just the body, okay? You go a certain way, you're gonna have chins. Fucking make sure they match the rest of you, okay? Make sure it all matches. Okay, doesn't seem like a very blushy look, so I'm really not gonna wear any blush, you know? F blush. Just kidding, just for today. One of my favorite bronzers right now is the shade Chocolate from this Glamlite S'mores palette. It is so warm and beautiful and pigmented yet blendable. Love her. Gonna use her to bronze my face. Bronzer brush right now, it changes like every 5 years or so, but it's the Wet n Wild angled brush. They have so many. This one's from their Sesame Street collection. Okay, love it. I use little shot glasses for my water activated eyeliners, and I have mainly Hello Kitty ones, and I love the mystery shot glasses you can get from Hot Topic. I just got these Halloween ones yesterday. I also have Kuromi. I'll have a video on my TikTok unboxing these soon. But look at this super cute, my Melody one. I just switched it. I just switched to this shot glass for my eyeliner. So cute. Love. Start in on our lower lash line. This is my favorite fucking brush for my lower lash line. It's from the Sephora brand, and it's like a little mini travel size brush. I got it years and years and years ago. I want to say I was like a junior in high school when I got this set for Christmas. But I use this in pretty much every makeup look, excuse me, that I do. For my lower lash line that I'm going to use right now is the Jelly Wink Small Flat Brush. I have a code with Jelly Wink, by the way. I'll have it right here on the screen for you so you can save some shmoney on your next order. They have some of the best fucking makeup products ever, and I think I want to do a dedicated video to them soon so y'all can witness that yourselves. But It is an affiliate code though, so I do get a wee bit of profit. So if that makes you uncomfortable, I understand, ma'am. But if not, save some money. I'm gonna go in with this brush first and a little bit of the black to get really close to the lower lash line, because again, I don't want this black to be the star of the show or too overpowering. The gray and the blue are more the stars of the show. So, really close, practically on the waterline. That far in with the black. Again, it's not the main star of the show, it's just there to add that little bit of depth and dimension. With some of that gray on that small brush I mentioned earlier. And just, oh, I went a little too far in, but going to about here with the gray and just smoking it out. A smaller, fluffier brush now with the gray so I can really add out, smoke it out like that on that dramatic blue inner corner. So I'm first going to go in with the baby blue, but I might even blend it out with some white to make it even paler and brighter, because I feel like it appears a little brighter in the picture. So yeah, shape like this, just go in with a clean Q-tip, round out your shape or whatever you need to do. Go in a fluffy brush with the white and, oh god, go over it. That may not be, no. I think I corrected that situation. I think I'm gonna have to like maybe reinforce a little more blue and a little bit more gray over here or whatever. But this is about where we're at. I'm gonna reinforce some more colors, do the other eye, and we'll be back to do the liner and the highlight and all of that. A bit of a wing in that picture. I'm going to use water activated liner. This is the Mandy Makeup Candy Paint Wet Liner Palette. As you can see, every possible shade you can need, even different finishes like metallics and chromes. I'm going to use the black. That's another really cool thing about this palette, is that you can take these in and out. They're interchangeable very easily, so that also makes it a lot more travel friendly in my opinion as well. But yes, I'm going to use the black shade and we are going to do a little wing. We are with the eyeliner. For the really frosty details like on the brow bone area, I'm going to go with highlight. I'm first going to use the Jeffree Skin Frost and Ice Cold, or Perfect for this, rather. And it's going to take me a fucking lifetime to go through it. And I might top it with some of the Fenty How Many Carats Diamond Balm, because she's really frosty and sparkly. So, let's get into it. I just did the finishing details off camera. All I did was mascara. I did heavy mascara. I used Wet n Wild Mega Length for that. I highlighted my face using the same highlights that I used on my brow bone, and I did end up using the Fenty on top to get that super glitzy effect. And then for lips, I used Creme de Nude from MAC. Perfect match for this, I think. Yeah, if you like this look, or if you like me at all, subscribe to my channel, follow me on TikTok, Instagram. I'll have that all in the description down below for you guys. And yeah, leave me suggestions for things that you guys want to see from me. I'm always down to try new things and try new looks. And yeah, deuces.